Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete
confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. And today's starting pitcher, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, he's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. And that's in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 0-2. Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
High fly ball, right field. Butler makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. And let's take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Dylan Cruz.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now.
James Wood now at the plate. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. First pitch just misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And another ball.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Big. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
On the ground. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Inside corner for a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 on, 1 out. And now 2-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch.
Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second, and that's 2. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Jake Irvin. What do you have on him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last.
Runner takes off, pitches low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Irvin checks the runner. Fitzgerald dives back in safely. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Runner on the go again. Fouled off. He was late. Runner on the move again. Pitch is low. Tag. Save. Grandal's throw not in time. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. And the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. No outs. Runner at first. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Runner on the go. There's a swing and a drive. Young makes his way towards it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Willie Adames stands in.
This is a tough play for the offense.
That's hard hit in the line. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. We are tied at 2.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Here's Matt Chapman. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. This one in the air. Nunez. Hauls it in for the out. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Lawrence Butler stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive. Up and that's in, and it's 2-2. The other way. Wood makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the second from San Francisco. We are tied 2-2. Second inning set to go. Now the third baseman, Tyler Locklear. That one missed. On the ground, right side. And a quick out, number one. Next to hit for the Nats, Jack Dunn. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is downstairs.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
And that one fouled off. Outside, and that is ball four.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runner on the move. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the second. Here's Elliot Ramos. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
On the ground right side. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's the left fielder, Bryce Eldridge. In the air, left field. Wood has this one sized up and makes the grab. And there's two down. So up next, Patrick Bailey.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Grandal makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Verlander back to work. Grounds one to short. Adames on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. And now the shortstop, Nasim Nunez. There's a swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
2 out, space is empty. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And that is downstairs. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. That's down and in.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball right side. Wade steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. RBI single his last time up. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hauls it in for the out. So here's Wade now. Doubled his first time. To the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. And now up for Washington, James Wood. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Smoked on the ground to second. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nope,
Yepez takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one.
Ball, that's inside.
1 out, bases empty. Out in front and foul to the left side.
It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
1 down, bases empty. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Popped up. Adames under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that drops in for a strike. This one chopped to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the shortstop, Willy Adames.
Willy Adames.
And that one ripped into right. And foul ball. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Had him way out front of the slur.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off. Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And a breaking ball misses outside. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. In the air, center field. Young has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 1 so far. Throw to first. Wow! They got him, and that. Right side, Fitzgerald. On to first. One up, one down.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. The next pitch misses.
Outside.
The count now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Man, it's so tough to adjust and catch up to a good fastball inside when all you're getting throughout an entire at-bat are pitches away. You're telling yourself, just let the ball travel so you can protect that outside corner of the plate. Then you get completely tied up. That right there was a great pitch for the punch-out.
Fly ball down the line. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some
slides, but he can't come up with it. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Up now for Washington, Nasim Nunez. Pitch is in there. 0-1. And a curve misses outside.
Ball up there.
Line drive. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Low up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside. Ball 1. And that one is inside.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. James Wood, the next to hit.
Well, interesting.
Here comes the manager out of the.
For the Giants, number 68.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Miller, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. On the ground to first, Low. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. At the plate, Bryce Eldridge. Foul ball there. The Giants trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one almost got him.
Strike.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. To the right side, gets to it with a slide, fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Yepes measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now, Yasmani Grandal right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Outside with a breaking ball. Into center. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next to hit for the Nats, Tyler Locklear. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And now up for Washington, Jack Dunn. Here comes the manager out of the...
For the Giants, number 73.
And ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Grandal on second. Locklear at first. 1 gone. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. A walk, and he's also singled. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and that is that. So the Giants pen gets the job done. Top of the order due up. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Irvin back to work. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react. And
runner on the go. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And up next for the Giants, Lamont Wade Jr. Now a check on him at second, back safely. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Safe. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3. 1 down. And now Willy Adames. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. The new pitcher in the game, Gregory Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Chapman over to first in time. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. Nunez stands in now and watches strike 1. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hand scoop. It's there, and that's a great play. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Gets it to first, and that is the inning. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Lucas Sims.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Well, one-run game. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Swung on, belted. Young going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Snags it for the second out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Has grounded out a couple of times. And that one pulled foul. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right
No
there.
ball, two
The
strikes.
Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jorge Lopez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer warming up as well. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Out towards right center field. Cruz makes the grab, and that's the inning. We go to the eighth. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, James Wood. Clips the corner, 0-1.
You know, these Nationals really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Juan Yepes digs in now. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
And base hit. So a man aboard. Next to hit for the Nats, Yasmani Grandal. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That's
Ball
down
two.
and in. A slider missed. That one
ball
misses, and it's 3-0. One-run game, one out, one on. Next offering is in for a strike. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Quickly to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Jose A. Ferrer on to pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Nick Senzel.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Off to a good start for the leadoff nod.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Stepping in, Patrick Bailey. Up the middle, Nunez. One at second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. Center field. Young settles under it and makes the catch. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now up for Washington, Tyler Locklear. First pitch, and he just misses. Thompson, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a two-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Ball to strike. The pitch. Out of bounce right side. Wade steps on first for the out.
Now batting second baseman Jack Dunn.
Up now for Washington, Jack Dunn. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Goes down looking. So 2 down now, and here is Dylan Cruz. First pitch misses.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next offering is in for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Just missed.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation, doesn't he?
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. Derek Law comes out trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And out number 1 on the grab. He's 2 outs away. And up next for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. on the ground right side. Done. And the Giants down to their final out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.